Okay. Hi, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of BAAR Crawl, class reunion for the Zine team stream. We have with us again today Vinnie Glassfist, our human artificer, played by Daniel. Mote, our Half-Orc ranger, played by Soup. Nella, our elven fighter archer, played by Liz. And Storm of Stars, our dashing Tabaxi bard, played by Timothy. So, a lot's happened since last time.
Yeah.
At the start of the last session, Vinnie finds a magic mouth. The magic mouth talks to him and then teleports him away. And he, in his place, is a impractically dressed, timid human sorcerer named Kavina. Let's see. You guys...
Is it bad that I thought she was a cleric?
You're supposed to think she's a cleric. She is a divine
She's a divine
sorcerer.
soul. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's half a cleric. You captured the wizard who had tormented you in the first episode. He sicked some gargoyles on you. Storm used him as some sort of flail to trip the gargoyles. You guys found a couple magic weapons. You fought some scarecrows. There was a dragon briefly. It's probably not important. And shortly after the dragon flies in, breathes fire on you, you see a human woman with about shoulder-length red hair kind of stick her head over the edge of the hole that the dragon was in. And another adventuring party comes up. It's a tough-looking human woman, kind of fully kitted out, you'd say, as a fighter. The aforementioned rogue, a hobgoblin wizard, and your friend Vinnie, the artificer.
Friend, obviously, being used in a somewhat general sense.
So, Kavina starts to talk to the other group. She says that this is her party, and she thanks you immensely for helping her find them again, helping you reunite, and she hopes she did her best to protect you. And she is greatly thankful for protecting her. She will heal. Oh, nice. Nella, Storm, and Mote. You get 9 hit points back.
Hooray.
As she will...
Okay, and on that note, we had talked about me doing absorb elements on that fire damage.
Yes.
Because I believe that was 15 points of fire damage.
Yes, because you and Nella, despite being very dexterous normally, you kind of both whiffed that save. So yeah, if you're going to take, instead of 15, you round down. So 7.
Okay.
And then I guess she's back up to full now.
She had taken you had taken maybe some hits other
I
places.
had taken 3 damage before. So.
After she is done healing you, Kavina will take out small pieces of paper that at the bottom have an embossed symbol of the sun and say, "Thank you, you've been healed by a monitor," and hand them to the 3 of you.
Do we have to sign anything, or?
She says, "I have your signatures on file. Thank you."
Beautiful.
Ahurata!
Mote. The human fighter will come up to you, and she'll kind of pull you aside and say, look, your friend there seems content to ignore our warnings. And she'll gesture at Vinnie. This place is dangerous. Step careful, be suspicious of everything, and don't get killed.
Understood.
And then she'll kind of step back and address all of you and says, we'll cover you and take care of that fucking dragon. You get to the tower and kill that goddamn wizard. Then we get on that boat and we go home.
Sounds good to me.
And she'll point to the door and say, Kvinna, get on that boat. And then she'll round up the hobgoblin who, if Katra would like to say anything, Timothy?
Katra's just basically kind of quiet, watchful, keeping an eye out, watching out for that dragon. She has her short bow out.
And the human rogue will wink at Storm of Stars, and then they will climb down the rope. And you see them kind of start to walk along a cliff edge where they saw the dragon fly off to. Tune in Monday at 8 to find out what happens to the Strike Team Beta.
It'll be the rogue one of our group.
Exactly.
Basically.
Mote's gonna kind of like look after them as they leave with like stars in her eyes, kind of like, oh, they're so efficient.
Believe me, they're not that impressive.
like, ah, I want to do so much better.
You hear a voice go, wait, guys, where are you going? No, wait for me. Don't worry about
It's Oozey Oozborn. Just ignore him.
No, you're my friends.
Just ignore him. He's been following us. He won't leave us alone.
What would you guys like to do? Wait, no.
Does anybody require healing?
No, I'm 1 HP away from full, so
Yeah, me
Okay.
too. So
I am.
I think we're all
like-
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm 4 away from full, so I'm fine.
I believe you healed me up. So
Did you? Well, if you didn't need it, then you don't have to. Just because I can use it later, because I didn't know how much they'd healed you for. Okay. I don't suppose while I was gone you found anything that needs how you would say you're identifying?
Well, I found this. A blade was found, which I have. Nella, did you find it? Or did Mote find it?
I mean, you guys found it, and I identified it with an Arcane check. Like,
Right. Right, I found this magic sword named Illum, which I am now wielding.
And good on you.
I'll pull out the little ring of invisibility I found and be like, I found this ring.
That seems useful.
more of like stole off of that wizard.
Do you say that out loud?
It's a family heirloom.
Yeah,
didn't
it
need
was.
it.
It was a family.
Do you say that she stole it out loud?
Mote will kind of just like say that to herself a little bit, like snickering.
Okay.
We stole a lot of things off that wizard.
You got his sword.
His
Nice!
sword, his keys.
Oh, right,
his
right. You
ring.
got the short sword too. That's right.
Yeah, I've got my short sword of
Right.
Vex.
We have this set of keys, which may help us get around this place.
May I take a look at those?
Sure.
I'm gonna
Dangle.
look at the keys. I mostly want the keys because I feel bad that I didn't get anything else. Because everyone else has like a cool toy now, except me.
Jangle.
Well, I guess I have my hat of water breathing.
Yeah, you came.
Yeah.
You pre-came with a magic item.
That's true. And I guess the bag of holding? Who has that?
You had it.
Yeah, you have it.
I guess I had a bag of holding.
So we've been carrying all this stuff in our arms, which we're now unloading off onto you.
Yeah, it's like
Dumping
okay, all right. And I kind of just
Watermelons. and-
A bunch of rotten food. hippogriff feathers.
What the crap is this?
They're very important. Okay.
I need these.
Vinnie takes one hippogriff feather and just kind of sticks it in his hat.
Mote's kind of upset at this.
That's gonna. I don't know. Someone's mad at you already.
A lot of people are mad at me.
Okay.
A lot of people are trying to kill me already. What's one more?
Okay, so what is our room situation?
So you're in a small or a medium-sized room that you guys think are the barracks. There's a hole to the outside that party just climbed up. And if you kind of stick your head, you can see it leads down to a courtyard. And there's a door in the courtyard into that tower you saw earlier. The big one that you presume is where this wizard is.
And it's night. It's dark.
It's
still
dark,
right.
Yes.
Okay. I propose that we go down to that door in stealth. Do we need to go down with a rope or climb?
There is still a rope for you guys to climb down, so it's not too hard because of the rope. You don't have to make complicated climb checks.
Is the ooze still down there?
You can see the ooze is starting to edge itself along a cliff and say, "Wait! No, come on! Wait! My friend!"
He's an awakened ooze, I bet.
Should we rest at all? Do people need spell slots or?
I can function decently well without them. I don't actually have any combat spells.
I'm out of my 2 magic arrows thing, but I don't know if that comes back with a short rest or a long rest, because my phone doesn't say.
Take a look.
I think
I don't really need them. It's just extra cool damage I can do, like twice.
Yeah.
Fighters are pretty strong, so.
Yeah. But you get them back on a short rest.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, most fighter stuff resets on short rests. But
Yeah.
So you guys,
you're also you're still a heck of a good shot with it. You don't need your arcane shots. Your fighters.
I mean, if you guys want to stop, but you can keep going. It's not gonna.
I think we have time for a short rest. I mean, and I could top up my hit points.
I'm fine with it either way. I just thought it was worth bringing up.
Mm-hmm. Well, if time is of the essence, then we should push through.
Well, if time is of the essence, then yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine with
I mean,
going on.
Yeah, I'm out of inspiration, for example, but that's going to reset after 6 hours, right? Okay. So I will climb down without a rope because I have a climb speed.
Okay.
And get to the bottom and sort of scout ahead. Just look around. Do you want a perception check, or is it? That is 15.
Okay. And Tabaxi have night vision or dark vision, right? They have to. They're cats.
Yeah.
They have to.
They have to.
They get kicked out of the cat union otherwise.
King of Cats, though, they have thumbs.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking around. You don't see that dragon.
Good.
And other than that, it's a pretty empty courtyard other than the tower. There's a couple other parts of the wall that have crumbled and you can see into the castle, but it's all dark and looks mostly abandoned.
Okay. And at the bottom of the wall, the door is how far away?
The door is about 40 feet in front of you. Kind of off to the left, but about 40 feet.
Okay. I'll go ahead to the door.
Should we climb down behind you first?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll roll for that if I have to.
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics checks. Not hard, but...
That's a 19. I'm pretty sure that's fine.
That's an 11.
You're good?
For me.
18.
Okay. The three of you make it down. Nella has a little more trouble than the others, but you climbed enough ropes in your time. You're good.
Yeah.
You all get down there. Storm is approaching the door. What would you guys like to do?
I guess we want to stealth up, right?
Yeah.
Really bad at this.
I have 18 on stealth.
Okay.
I gotta roll with disadvantage because of my armor. I really need a breastplate. Oh dear. That's a 3. A whopping 3.
I got a 9.
Okay.
Stealth. I got 19.
19. Okay. So.
And just for posterity's sake, I'm gonna be in the back. I'm gonna be taking up the rear, kind of keeping an eye on everything.
It's funny because without my disadvantage, I would have rolled a 19 or like a 20.
Okay, so Mote and Storm are very quiet. Vinnie, oh boy, just all your bottles are clanging together, like
Bottles clinking.
It's just not good. And Nella is kind of trying to like shush him, and it's like I'm being loud too. No, wait. But you guys feel like you kind of get up to the castle wall and you like press yourselves against it. You don't hear anything moving inside, so you think maybe you successfully snuck up, or somebody already knows you're here. But
Probably more likely the second one.
If we are dealing with a very powerful wizard, something would tell me that they are maybe already aware of our presence. They probably have some sort of magic ward on this place.
Also, we kind of like destroyed a bunch of gargoyles and scarecrows, so you know.
Okay, see, I did not know about that part.
Oh yes, we've been busy. Is there a window in the tower at all? Like up higher?
Up higher, there are a couple windows, yes, and they are lit.
How high up?
Let's see. The first one is about 30 feet up. The second one's about 60 feet up.
Okay. I say I'll be right back, and I feline agility double climb up, so that's 40 feet up to the creep up to the window and like peek in.
Okay. I forgot Tabaxi have a climb speed. Awesome. Okay. I love things that have climb speeds. Let me tell you what. Okay. You see. A tall man, about 6 feet tall, thin, kind of gray white hair, kind of. He's bald on top, and it's kind of sticking out Einstein style, or like Dr. Wily.
Mm-hmm.
He's got thick glasses, and he's kind of pacing back and forth, like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him. Oh, just wait. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good." And he kind of like he's in Harry Potter, kind of like takes out his wand and like pretends to cast a spell or something. Like he's in like dueling class.
Right.
I'm gonna get him. Oh, I'm gonna get him.
Really hope this is not the wizard that we are fighting. Actually, I hope this is the wizard we're fighting.
Yeah, we could just punch him in the face, and then that'll be it. He'll just start crying.
Exactly. I'll break his glasses. I'll take his lunch money.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing dark green robes.
Okay.
So not the red of before.
I was going to ask to make an Arcana check, but I'm not actually there.
No, this place is chock full of magic. Is the window open, or is it like just through glass?
It is kind of like propped open, so like the bottom's open to like let fresh air in, but it's not like full open.
Okay. Can I get my head in there?
If you move it, you could probably, if You kind of
because
push it
if
up
a cat can get his head in, then his whole body can
can fit.
That's how that works. My whiskers. I'm like, okay, yep, I'm in. Because that's never gone wrong for a cat, right?
No, I've never had to pull my cat into something
that
they got stuck in.
I had a cat that was eating something out of a can, and like it somehow got the can on top of its head and was trying to walk backwards out of the can.
Oh no!
Wearing it, but the whole time it was on its head. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna sort of look down at my friends and gesture at the window.
I'm going to nod, and I don't know. Can I throw a rope up to him?
There's no like ledge or anything, is there?
I could drop a rope down.
Storm could drop a rope to you guys.
That might be easier.
I mean, I don't know how stealthy I'll be climbing up this wall, but
well,
I got it.
But like honestly, this is like the ideal scenario because I can throw any enemy we fight in this tower out of a window.
Well, okay, it's not big enough that they're instantly like you're gonna have to squeeze through the window.
It's got to open, yeah. How? Okay, so
what's her
point?
point?
Even be able to fit through the window?
Well,
Mote might have trouble. She's pretty big, but
yeah, she's a pretty big lady.
She is tall. She's like Big Barda.
I mean, she's thin for a half-orc, but she's still half-orc.
She's still right.
Vinnie, particularly with his armor, might also have trouble fitting, but I think he can manage.
Maybe we should go through the tower.
Well, unless you want to pincer us all.
I kind of like...
We're coming through. We're going to get it.
Wait.
I got my keys. I think I'm just going to open the... Wait a second. Sorry.
Hang on. You're going to try and open... Oh, yeah. We have keys.
Yeah.
The door downstairs. Well, look. You guys try the door. I'm going to hang out outside the window, and I'm going to watch. I'm going to see what you guys do with the door and hope that, like, fire doesn't shoot straight up the wall or something.
First, I'm going to... I'd like to investigate both for regular and magical traps.
Okay.
I don't know if that's Arcana or investigation.
Investigation.
Okay.
Can I aid his investigation?
Sure.
Thank you.
Listen, I watched 40 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, that's a 21.
Right. That's all you needed to know.
The door is mundanely locked. No traps.
Stand back.
Oh,
wait a second. I have keys.
You have keys.
Stand back, and he just, like, slips the key in the door.
I look like I'm about to go for my thieves' tools, and I just open it with a key.
Okay. It swings open.
Okay,
All
can
right.
I do like a quick check of the room that we're gonna be walking into?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I will aid in that check because I felt appreciated.
Will that be a perception or investigation or
whichever you'd like, or either of the two? Yeah.
Okay. 21.
Okay. You're kind of you're on alert because you were told to be on alert. And you're looking around, and you identify 3 pit traps in this hallway. They are spaced in such a way that you can walk around them, but you're not going to be able to go down the hallway, two abreast.
Straight.
You kind of got to go single file and do a little serpentine.
Okay.
This might sound like a weird thing to ask, but can I trigger the pit traps without going down them?
You'd have to find something roughly person weight to probably trigger them, but...
Because, look, I'm thinking, okay, bodies at the bottom of the pit traps. Bodies have cool magic stuff on them. But that's probably just me being greedy. But it's in character, so it's okay. Anyways...
I would say let's not let the wizard know that we're triggering his traps and just sneak on in.
Also, if there are wizards here, they'd probably clean out the traps.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta keep those things hygienic.
That's why you keep oozes around.
Exactly.
They clean up dead adventurers.
It's like a Plecostomus in a fish tank. It's going
By the way,
clean the bottom of the tank.
Vinny's very sure to close the door behind the party.
So while they went in, did I notice the wizard like doing anything? Noticing or
he's kind of like flexing his wand now, and then he starts pointing at something that you don't see and yelling at it to make sure they're not here yet. Make sure they're not here yet. And then you see a door push open. Again, you don't see anything, and something seems to run out of the room.
Why don't we have message? This would be so helpful.
What's in the room besides the wizard? Like what's his?
Yeah, let me decide what his study looks like. Okay. There's a huge wooden desk, just brimming with drawers. You would say an inordinate amount of drawers. It's more drawer than desk.
Mm-hmm.
And then
drawers
all
within those
along the outside of the wall, like the only thing carved out is a door. It is a bookshelf, and it's got books on it. But in addition, it has an assortment of jars, skulls, skins, and then just junk. Like he just puts whatever he wants up there. Antlers, I'll need them later. Some kind of dirt, got it. Bones, nailed it.
So he's a hoarder.
He's a hoarder. The desk has a bunch of bottles, scrolls, quills, books, parchment. He's a messy dude. You also notice what looks like a chess set of some kind with very finely carved jade pieces. And that... Oh, and then there are no torches in this room. It's all continual light spells. And that is pretty much the extent of his study.
Okay. Can I use Mage Hand to try and lift the window up?
Sure.
That's still up. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'd like to try and do it quietly.
Okay.
I don't know if that's Arcana or Stealth.
Make an Arcana check. Yeah.
Oh. That is 6. So an arcane squeak.
Yeah. But you're still pressed up against the edge of the...
Yeah.
Okay, so
definitely.
you're kind of, Batman sitting on a gargoyle on the outside. And,
that's the idea.
You hear a squeak, or you cause a little squeak, and because you're kind of pressed, you don't really see what he does, but you can hear him clomp over to the window, and then he just pulls it shut. You could probably still get it open again. It's just gonna cause more noise this time because it's not even a little open.
And those guys have gone in downstairs?
They've gone in. So do you guys, back downstairs, do you walk all around the pit traps?
I'm not going to jump in them.
I'm going to try and guide everyone around them.
Okay.
Kind of like, follow me, single file.
So
Hopefully Nella's taking up the bag.
Yeah, I'll take out the back.
Okay.
I'll mark the pit traps with my, for some reason, infinite supply of bottles. I literally still have not figured out why I have an infinite supply, but I'm not going to question it.
Create bottle.
Yeah. Create bottle is my favorite spell.
Okay. You guys enter, at the end of the hallway, you see a spiral staircase going up.
Vinnie takes out his crowbar, and first and foremost, is there anything else in this area?
Some empty barrels and crates, it looks like.
Bad experience with those.
Wait.
I'm going to... I'm going to take point. I'm gonna take point for now, given that I have good Constitution score. And I'm going to, as I go up, I want to check for traps on the staircase.
Is the staircase lit though?
Yeah, because
The staircase is lit.
Oh, okay.
okay.
It was like, why are we putting the guy who doesn't have dark vision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one dude in this
Also-
party without dark vision.
I
Also,
really
I'm
should
a
have.
ranger, and sussing out things is literally like my job.
Do you want to step in front of the Mote? How do you want to...
Mote, I think, would kind of just like mom arm him back a little bit and be like, "I'll take care of it. Maybe the big clunky guy is not the best to go in front."
Do you
I didn't realize you were an expert in magic. All right, and then I'm just gonna step back. Part of me is kind of hoping that she fails, so she'll let me leave.
Okay. Mote, make a perception check, please.
All right. Oh gosh, of course.
And I'll
9.
aid her.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can I take advantage on that then? Okay, cool. Oh, that is a natural 20.
Nice.
So
You're
24
welcome.
total.
Walking up the stairs, you see and notice what you think is like that classic spiral staircase trap where if you step on it, it will make all the stairs smooth.
A slide.
And will make it a slide. So you see the step that will trigger it, and you can just step over. It's just one step. If you take them 2 at a time at that part, you guys will get past it, no problem.
Oh, come on. What is this, elementary school?
I'll consider triggering it for a minute because a slide would be fun, but then
Maybe not the best idea. On the
But
way
then guide
down,
everyone
though.
else
On the
over
way
it.
down.
yeah, she'll make note of it for the way down.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys...
Could I actually do I think that like marking it with like some of my ink would be like able to trigger it or anything?
No, you think it would require the weight of approximately a person's weight to trigger it. So if
Okay,
you
then
just
she'll
kinda-
take out
Yeah.
like her ink and be like bad step or something.
Okay.
There's no steppy.
Yeah.
You head
Press hard.
up the staircase, and you see a single kind of arched doorway.
Okay. Can I listen at the doorway or try and check this doorway in any way?
Sure.
Doorway or like door?
Door.
Or is it just an arch?
It is a door.
Okay.
Okay. She's gonna listen at this door, so would that be perception or investigation or
Whichever one you would prefer.
perception?
Okay, I figured.
Ah, crap. 7.
Okay. You hear muttering, and that's about it.
Oh. Okay.
Crowbar time.
You have keys.
No. I'm talking about what's behind the door.
Oh. Okay.
All right. I would like to, holding my crowbar with, and I can also hear the muttering.
Yeah, once
mean,
you
I-
get close to the door, you can hear the muttering.
I mean, I could roll
She'll
investigation
kinda
if
do
you
like-
like.
Yeah, Mote will kind of gesture at you.
I rolled a 20 on investigation if that means anything.
Okay. You hear what you can discern as a man's voice talking to himself, kind of talking. You pick up adventurer. Oh, I'm gonna get him. Oh, I'm gonna get him.
Now, is this door, does it seem trapped to me?
No.
All right. Do I think this door's unlocked or locked?
If you kind of tap it, it seems unlocked.
I'm going to kick it open
Okay.
and run at the wizard. and try and grapple him.
Roll in.
Oh.
Should I as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Ow.
That is 13. Decent.
Okay. Let me get a paper.
I got a 9. Again.
Okay. Let's see. Vinnie got a 13. Anybody get above a 13?
17.
No.
17. Then Vinnie. Mote, did you get above a 9?
Yeah, I got a 17.
Oh, sorry. Storm, did you get above a 9? I wrote.
No, I got an 11.
Okay.
That's above a 9.
Sorry.
It is.
So,
It's also below a 9 if you're looking at a clock.
I like it. I like it.
No, it's.
I like
no,
it.
it isn't. Still.
wait.
Wait, no, guys.
Don't come back.
Don't go in there. Okay. So, like in
Alright.
slow motion, Vinnie kicks down the door, kind of pulls out a crowbar, and just starts running. And this wizard turns around and says, "Oh, you fucker! Make a charisma saving throw."
Oh, dear.
I just
Oh,
want to point out
15.
that my mic was dying literally as like Vinny is running into the room, and so I couldn't be like, no, wait, no, stop.
No,
I got a
it was in it. She's
15.
like, oh well.
Please let it be less than a 15.
Mom arm fail.
Okay. He points his wand at you, and in a puff of green smoke, a snail is where Vinnie was.
A 15 was not enough, I
15
see.
was not enough.
Oh, dear.
And the wizard will say, "You come into my house, and you kill my hippogriff. We got some words, kid." Mote, it's your turn.
Oh no.
Wait, don't I get to take, like, snail actions?
Well, it's not your initiative.
It's not your turn yet.
Ah, I see.
Snail actions. What do you? I
Okay.
can't wait.
Okay, so Vinny has rushed in on this wizard,
Mm-hmm.
and the wizard's yelling at him. So I pretty much think that like diplomacy is not an option at this point.
I mean, Vinnie did bust down the door. If you would like to try and say something to him.
Can I be like, whoa, 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 like raptor?
Everybody, cool out. Would you like to try and make some kind of persuasion check with your -1 charisma?
Gosh, this is really terrible. Okay. I guess she's just gonna go, well, shit, I guess this is what we're gonna do now, and just pull out her arrows and start bopping him.
Okay.
So, I do have the stuff, the absorb elements extra damn dag. So that's gonna be an extra 1d6 if I hit. Trying to see if there's anything else. Could I stack Planar Warrior on top of that, or is that not a...
No, yeah, as long as Absorb Element says it doesn't need a bonus action to activate.
It just says that the first time I hit with a melee attack on my next turn, the target takes 1d6 damage.
But it does say melee attack?
Yes.
So you'd have to use your short sword then.
Ah, dang it. Okay. Well, Well, all right.
At least you still have legs.
I guess she'll try her. She'll pull out her new fancy short sword of backstabbing
Okay.
and rush in on him. Then I guess.
Okay.
Now, am I
Like-
close enough to be considered an adjacent ally?
She's already used the backstabbing ability once today,
Yeah.
so she can't use it again. But you would have been.
Wonderful.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try and hit then.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
Okay, cool. Then let's see, that's 1d6 and then another d6 from the absorb elements, and then could I take the d8 for planar warrior?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Cool. Where's my d8? Ah, there it is. Okay. 11 damage.
Okay.
And some of that is fire damage if it makes a difference, and some of that is force damage if that makes a difference.
Nah, he's good. Or you're good.
Okay.
So. Okay. You take out your short sword, and he's not wearing any armor, but as you stab him, it does seem like he had mage armor cast. It kind of passes through a barrier, and he seems surprised that you hit him.
Does she step on me as she runs over to him?
No. Not letting you out of that easy. Vinny, you get to make another save on your turn, don't you?
Oh, do I? I don't know. I thought it was polymorph, but I heard charisma, and I think polymorph is a wisdom.
Oh, well, I might have messed that up, but...
It's okay, my charisma and wisdom are the same.
Yeah.
I just wish that a 15 had been enough to save.
Wisdom. It is wisdom, it's fine.
High level wizard, though, right?
Apparently. Hence why I wanted to throw him out the window.
Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody's got to punch you.
Yeah, you need to take damage before you can. Otherwise, it's like an hour or
it's
something.
An hour, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Is it concentration?
yes.
Oh, it is.
So
make
does
a
he have
save.
to make a check?
He will make his save.
Damn it.
Yep. On the nose, he makes it. Okay. Storm. You can
Okay.
hear a fracas inside.
I hear the door open. Vinny, did you say anything when you came in the room? Were you like, "Here's Johnny," or anything like that? Or
No, but I did kick down the door, and given the personality profiles of everyone in the party, there's really only one person who would have done that, I
Right.
feel.
You heard the door kicked down, and he said something in response.
He did say something about killing a hippogriff.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
imagine
that's
I
what I
imagine
did.
Storm is hanging outside the window, and he hears like you guys went in below, and then he tries to do his mage hand thing, and then he hears this like clomp 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 up upstairs, clomp clomp clomp, and then like hears it behind him, and then boom, the door kicks open, and then I hear some whammy, and then the sound of a fedora hitting the ground or something.
Just
Oh, am I trapped under the fedora?
That's great. It's all
Wait.
dark. You're like the ooze now. You're more
Exactly.
ooze than Vinny. Okay, so I will.
Tower
I can open the shutter, right?
Yes.
It opens.
Yeah.
It opens.
You see
out.
two snail eyes peek out from the brim of the fedora.
So can I just sort of open that window easily, or is that like a simple included action,
yeah, you can just open
like
it.
opening a door?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. It's like opening a door.
And how far is the whiz from me?
He is about 20 feet from you.
Okay. Well, I am going to. viciously mock him.
Okay.
I'm going to say, what are you doing? Could hear you practicing your moves like some prepubescent apprentice. You call that spell technique, and he has to make a save, wisdom save.
He rolls miserably. He will fail his whiz save.
Okay, so he takes 1d4 psychic.
Okay.
One psychic.
Okay.
And he has disadvantage on his attacks, I believe. Let me just verify that.
So was that polymorph?
It was polymorph.
Okay, yeah, that's actually not a concentration spell. I'm stuck like this.
But if you take damage, you get a save. If you take damage.
If you take damage, you pop out a polymorph.
Well, if I'm assuming that 1 damage is enough to kill a snail. Basically, if you kill the snail, I become Vinnie again.
I'm on it.
So he has disadvantage on the next attack roll he makes before the end of his next turn.
Polymorph's concentration.
It is?
Yeah.
Huh. So I guess he does have to make another save.
And he does, and he fails his save. So pops up
I undermined his confidence. That's good.
Vinnie kind of cracks his neck. You're gonna wish you hadn't done that.
and then I'm gonna move. And is there something like other screens or anything I can try and stealth behind and hide?
There's his desk. It's pretty big.
Okay, I'm gonna try and just hide. Oh, I didn't.
Okay.
Well, maybe I didn't hide. 4 + 7 is 11.
Okay. You don't feel very good about it, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay. After Storm, it's Nella.
Okay. Well, plan A was to kick Vinnie until he became a person again, but he seems to be a person. So he's just gonna move into the room and then shoot the guy with arrows.
Yeah.
Because he's a dick. That's a 19.
Oh, yeah.
Plus 7 is 26.
Oh, yeah. Get wrecked, wizard.
With arrows?
With arrows. So many arrows. So he takes 7 damage.
Okay. Oh, okay, good. I did do that. Okay. Okay. Storm. From the window that you still have eyes on that window.
Mm-hmm.
And you see some green fog come from outside in through the cracks of the window.
Mm-hmm.
And land in front of the window and roughly coalesces into a person. You see an older woman appear, and she says to the wizard you guys are fighting, so, look, they made it. I win. Now let's kill him, okay? It's fine. There's no reason to be upset about it. But I did win. And it's great. And she'll kind of gesture, and she'll...
Hey, lady, better than you have tried.
Oh, really, son? Okay. Well, changes what I was about to do. And
Mote's just gonna, smack.
She'll stop casting the spell she was casting and start to, pull things out of the ground, it looks like, and summon 3 gnolls.
Kitty doesn't like Dogman.
Okay.
I'm assuming she's summoning them inside.
Yes.
Are they green furred? Are they grassy gnolls? There he is. Like Vinnie.
Hey, I'm crawling over here.
Okay. Vinnie, one of the gnolls will charge you, and attack you with his spear.
Probably going to hit me.
A 21 hit.
That does hit me.
For 5 piercing damage.
That's not pleasant.
Okay, and the other 2 gnolls. One will take out a longbow and pull back and attack Mote.
Oh, no.
Oh, 7 to hit. No, not even close.
No.
And the final gnoll will kind of assume a defensive stance in front of the wizard who summoned him. Okay.
Oh, so there are two wizards in the room now.
There
Physically
are 2 wizards in the room now, yes.
Physically in the room.
Yes.
Oh boy, this is going to be tough.
One male, one female. The male wizard will get to go again. And he will gesture above you guys. And I'm going to ask Nella and Vinnie to make dex saves.
Oh boy.
His next thing was supposed to have disadvantage, so how does that work?
You guys can make dex saves at advantage. He's
good.
Mockery. The mockery pays off.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, that's even worse.
That's a 17.
okay.
Hooray.
11.
Nella, you're supposed to be good at these.
Please let a 17 be enough.
Okay. So as he gestures, something invisible above you guys that looks like a chest appears and crashes down on you. So, Vinnie, you mostly got out of the way and you take 4 bludgeoning damage. Nella, you take 8 bludgeoning damage as it kind of clips you on the shoulder as you try and dodge.
Ew.
Medic.
The wizard's turn. Mote.
Oh, my turn. Okay. Okay, so I'm still right next to the green robed wizard, and then there's now a new wizard, and then there's 3 gnolls.
Yes.
And where are they in proximity to me?
So the one gnoll is like 10 feet behind you, and then the 2 other gnolls and the wizard are approximately 20 feet away from you.
And if I stay where I'm at in front of this wizard, but I use my longbow to shoot something else that wouldn't like proc any like opportunity attacks or anything, right?
No,
I
think you're good.
Because I'm still in front of the wizard, but I just want to shoot other shit.
I got a 4 roll in my head that I think is wrong, so let me check.
I think how it works is, I don't mean to backseat DM, but
Hold on,
I think it...
I got the page
okay.
number. Because I know if you're attacking someone in melee with a ranged weapon attack, you have disadvantage.
But you don't actually... They remove that rule in after 40, I think. It's not in this one.
Okay. When you make a ranged weapon attack with a weapon, spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and isn't incapacitated. So even if you aren't aiming at them, he is still bothering you enough that you would have disadvantage.
What a jerk.
He's like in basketball, blocking you.
Yeah, he's not very pleasant.
Alright, I guess I'll just attack him with my short sword.
Wait, no. Attack them!
Too late. Alright. And I will activate Planar Warrior. I mean, I just assume that I'm always Planar Warrioring unless I say otherwise. Okay.
That's fair, yeah. Unless you have something else to do with your bonus action, which eventually you'll get, but for the most part, it's your best bet.
I mean, I have Zephyr Strike, but I'm out of spell slots, so I can't really. Okay. I'm going to assume that a 17 hits his butt.
Yes.
All right. Then 1d6 and then 8d8. That'll be 10 more damage.
Come on.
She'll just be kind of like,
What did you hit, the wizard or the gnoll?
The wizard.
Vinny, there's
The gnoll that tried to hit me was far away.
Yeah.
So.
Vinny, there's a gnoll in your face. It's a gross hyena man.
I'm assuming it's between me and the wizard.
It is.
All right. And he's got a spear, right?
Yes.
I would like to... Okay. What would it be to take his weapon? Like, just... It's mine now.
You'd have to make a contested strength check with him, I think.
Is that athletics?
Yeah. No, it's not running or shoving or tackling. It's you're grabbing the weapon and just literally trying to pull it out of his hand. I think it's just straight strength.
Anyways, you know what? I'll attack him with my crowbar with both hands. What damage dice should I use?
Crowbar would be a club, so D4.
Okay. That is... that is only a... 10.
A 10 bounces off its hide armor.
And that's, I think, all I can do. I'm gonna get knocked the fuck out. Hey, you want to be friends?
Storm of Stars.
So the three gnolls, there's one by the lady wizard, right? There's one that's moved from her a little bit.
From her
and has a bow?
And has a bow, yeah.
And then there's one with a spear that's on Vinnie.
Yes.
Who's by the other wizard.
Right, they're not too far apart, yeah.
And they're all within how much distance from me?
They're all roughly within 20 feet of you in different positions.
Great. Who looks to be the strongest?
Like physically or hit points wise?
The toughest, the one that would last the longest. Or do the most damage.
I mean, that wizard's pretty dangerous.
Right. I mean, of the gnolls.
Oh, of the gnolls? Probably the guy fighting Vinnie.
Okay. He's gonna have to make a wisdom saving throw. Because I'm going to start singing, Mr. Knoll, turn on your friend. Mr. Knoll, you will be our owl, baby. Mr. Knoll, turn friends. And his the spell save DC is it should be like 13, I think, right? For this level,
that sounds about right.
Yes, DC 13.
So,
yep.
He rolled a 12 with his +0 wisdom. He will fail.
Awesome, great. So, I want him. He's gonna attack his allies and fight for us. So if the wizard is right there too, on his next turn, I want him to attack the wizard.
Okay.
Basically, so turn on your friends, basically, and the other gnolls and the other wizard. Okay, that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Nella.
So because there was a gnoll in front of the lady wizard who summoned them, right? Is there a way I can like scooch past him to actually hit the lady with my longbow?
Yeah, you think you can get you're accurate enough that you can get a shot past him and hit her.
Okay, I'm gonna do that because screw that lady. And I rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
So roll 2d8.
Yeah. finally. I went through like 3 different dice to try to get one that doesn't like rolling 3s. Oh, where'd it go? So that's 8 and 5. That's 13 plus 3. So 16.
Ooh, boy.
And Nella's super mad, so she's gonna use her second her action surge and hit her again.
Do it.
Nice.
Awesome, that's good. 8 plus 7 is
15.
15.
15's a hit.
Yeah. So that's another 9 points of damage.
So what was that total? Like 24?
The first one was 16 plus
16.
9.
Okay.
So, like, a lot.
Yeah, no.
More than that for me.
You pull back, and the gnoll kind of, like, turns to glare at you, and in doing so, because gnolls are so big and hunched, it, like, hunches further, and just enough that you get off 2 arrows real fast, and they kind of hit, like, Robin Hood style. Like, one pierces the other, and the wizard asks... The wizard's just like, holy fucking shit, and just falls over dead.
Hey!
Stupid lady. Coming up here with summoning gnolls.
Now, if she is dead, are her gnolls gone now?
No.
Oh, okay. Honestly, given that one of them is on our side, not the worst thing in the world.
Okay. And it is the gnoll's turn. So, the first one will... There goes my mic.
Something happened.
I think it's like
Everything's fine. Okay. Ooh, boy. Well, the gnoll's on your side, and that's what's important. But he rolled like crap.
He did attack the other wizard, though, right?
He did attack the other wizard, so he's moved away from you, Vinnie. So there was that. The gnoll in front of the wizard who Nella just killed will scream and charge Nella.
Oh no. I did not think that far ahead.
He's not moving past anyone, is he?
No. So yeah. 21 to hit Nella.
Yes.
6 piercing damage as its
Oh.
gross spear just kind of gets past a little piece of your leather armor and sticks into your shoulder.
They're nasty.
Make sure you get a tetanus shot after this fight.
Okay. Well, she's dead.
Not the important
Well
thing.
timed crit. Well timed crit.
Okay. The first wizard will say, "Who won the bet now?"
Even Vinny's gonna laugh at that one.
I'll just turn around and look at him like, really?
Funny. Still gonna kill you though. Did not appreciate being turned into a snail.
Okay. He will point his wand at you guys, and 3 bolts of silvery energy will strike unerringly. Vinnie, take 3 force damage.
Alright.
Mote, 4 force damage. And one of them looks like it's coming at you, Nella, and then turns around, goes behind the desk, and hits Storm. And Storm, take 4 force damage.
Okay.
By the way, Vinny is now bloodied, so that last one kind of gave him a nosebleed. He's got a black eye and just, come on! Give me another!
He's like, I mean, it's magic missile. I can cast it all day. Mote.
Literally.
Oh, sorry, Mote, you're up.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So just this wizard guy and then some gnolls.
Yep.
Well, I think she's gonna try and back up at this point.
Okay.
And move away from him and shoot him from afar because she's better at that.
Okay.
So does he get a
Yeah,
attack of opportunity?
Old man slap you. With his... I don't even know what.
He's just poke her with a wand.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, no, not even close. Like, 8 to hit.
Oh, no.
Just, come on.
Okay, and she's gonna try and back up into a corner or something away from everything and bop Wizard Man with her longbow.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit. 25?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then 2d8
That's pretty good.
now. Ooh. Oh shoot, I rolled the wrong dice. Oh god. Okay. 4 damage.
Total?
Yeah.
Did you roll 2 ones? Oh,
Yeah.
soup. I am so sorry. Okay, well...
I hate it when that happens.
Damage
I was like,
is
oh,
damage.
I rolled the wrong dice. I got an 8 on that one, but it was a d10, and then I rolled a d8, and it was another 1.
It's okay.
Okay.
She's trying real hard, guys.
Vinnie.
Hey. All right. I would like to go and I have the Tavern Brawler feat. So could I, if I hit, try and take his wand as a bonus action?
You can try and grapple him. You can't specifically try and take his wand.
Okay. I am going to deck him in the face.
Okay.
Like, just punch him right... Actually, you know what? I'm going to smash him on the face with a vial of acid.
Okay.
Oh, nice. That is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
And that's 2d6 plus my strength, right?
Yep.
That is 9 points of damage. 7 of it is acid.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And I would like to grapple him as my bonus action.
Okay.
I rolled a 15 on my athletics.
Holy crap. He rolls a natural 19 and adds nothing to it, but... Oh no, I'm sorry. He subtracts 1 from it, but still 18.
Apparently he knows Kung Fu.
He doesn't want to be grabbed. He got beat up a lot as a kid. He knows how to worm his way out of this.
He's probably also kind of writhing from the acid.
Nothing
Hey, you got a little,
acid.
You got a little nothing on your skull.
Okay. Storm. There's still 3 gnolls and the wizard.
Okay. The wizard is how far?
He's about 10-15 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to him, strike him with my Illume +1 rapier, and 16 plus 6, so that's 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
1d8. 8 plus 4, 12 damage, piercing. Yeah, and I'm gonna... Can I bonus claw him?
Oh, I actually looked this up since last time, because you need a feat to be able to do that. Because you have you don't have a light weapon in your main hand.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It's a finesse weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, I will then stay on.
Okay. He looks like crap, by the way, guys.
His face is melting off.
Yeah.
He just got stabbed.
He is well beyond bloodied. Nella.
Oh, okay. So I got a knoll on me?
You got a gnoll on you.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Get out of here. Bad dog.
Yeah. I'll just try to... Since I'm not... Well, I'll try my short sword
Okay.
Because, I don't know, I had trouble with the long sword
Yeah,
last
yeah.
time.
And you get to use your dex with your short sword, which is better.
Yeah, so 10.
On the knoll is a miss.
Aw.
Sorry.
Eh.
Okay.
I'm good at one thing, and that's shooting arrows.
You're real good at it, though. I mean...
That was really impressive.
That wizard will attest. Her corpse will attest. You're great at it. Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty intense, man.
Yeah. It's just one hole in her neck. It's not like two separate holes. It's just one.
Okay. It's the knoll's turn. One knoll is still... You used Crown of Madness, Storm?
No, I used
You
suggestion.
used Suggestion. And so
Yeah.
He attacked once. Is he unsuggested?
No, he's let me just read through. It's concentration. If he takes damage, he'll
Okay.
or if I lose concentration. I think. Wait, does it even say if it's about
Up
damage?
to 8 hours.
Yeah,
God.
it's a very good spell. That's why I took it. Let me just see. Suggestion. You suggest a course of activity and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. It must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. Must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, its spell ends when the subject finishes what it was asked to do.
And you asked him to attack the wizard.
To turn on his enemies, to turn on his allies, and fight them with us. So
Okay. He'll make another attack against the wizard. Nope. He's the worst knoll of all time. Okay. Sorry.
Apparently
but he's
my-
not
my
attacking you
assessment-
guys.
no, that's good.
So long as he's not attacking us.
So his Noli friend will attack. Nella is still in front of him. Not even.
Oh.
Not even worth telling you what it was. And a longbow will get shot at Storm. If you guys, they all rolled 3.
Really?
All 3 of them. So
Yes.
they're not having a good day. Okay. It's the wizard's turn. The wizard kind of has been acidated, and he'll say, "You can still give up." And then he'll cast polymorph on himself into a bat, and then he'll fly out. He'll try and kind of smack it.
I'd like to make an attack of opportunity. If
Opportunity
possible.
attack. 18 plus 6, 24.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you asked the cat to, like, grab something flying.
Yeah, that's 7 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I
Does he-
try and
does he
grapple
turn back
him
to
as a
normal,
bonus
or-
action? Can I try and grab him? Oh yeah, he took damage.
Let's see.
Well, I don't know how much HP does a bat
That's
have.
what I'm about to look up.
I think it's just
It's probably 1 bat. 1. Okay. And you did 7?
yes.
So you just bat him out of the air. He bounces off the ground, turns into a human, and he's just...
Is he dead?
He's dead.
Great. I start playing with him. Thing, moving his jaw around and stuff.
Yeah, I missed, but I guess this would explain why.
Yeah, you were
Huh.
ready to... Cat's too fast.
Mote will go over
Okay,
and like
then.
pet Storm on the top of the head. And-
Guys, maybe we can like
Purring.
You got,
do this
yeah,
later.
Knowles.
Knowles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's happy.
Mote. there are 3 gnolls still. Do you want to try and yell at them? Do you want to attack them?
Storm! Focus!
She'll just go ahead and hit them with their longbow.
Okay.
The one that's not suggested, or one of the ones that's not suggested. Oh god. Does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
Okay, cool. Yay! Okay, making sure to grab an actual D8 this time. And 10 damage.
Ooh, okay. That gnoll will howl in pain.
Tweet.
And
then that's it.
I have a question.
Sure.
That gnoll with the longbow, he's in front of the window, right?
Yeah, but again, it's a real... This gnoll is not fitting out that window. You guys would have barely fit in, and gnolls are huge. They're like 8 feet tall. And all shoulders.
But the window's open now, right?
No, because the bat never got to hit it. You guys killed the bat before you could open the window. And the other wizard came in gaseous form.
But how did Storm get in?
It closed behind him. Because it wasn't propped open anymore. He opened it,
alright,
ran in, and it kind of clanged back.
I guess I'm not going to slam his head in the window, Sylvan.
Yay!
Mote crying over her 4 damage.
I want that snail drawing after this session's over. It is my turn, right?
It is your turn.
Okay. I am going to which gnoll looks the most beat up?
The one that Mote's arrow is sticking out of looks the most hurt. You guys have not hit any of the other gnolls.
What's the damage dice for a dead wizard?
It's an improvised weapon, which you are proficient with, so it's a D4.
No, I'm just gonna hit him with a vial of acid.
Okay. Do you want to throw it or run up to him?
I'm gonna smack him in the face with it.
Okay.
That's a 9. That's not enough.
Nope. He just miss. Yeah, you just miss.
Yeah, I guess I do. Yeah. Not my turn.
Storm.
Okay. So I'm next to the guy I've suggested.
Yes.
And that wizard's dead, and I've been doing my cat thing with him. And the one with the bow is how far away?
The one with the bow is about 20 feet away from you.
And that one is wounded or not wounded?
Not wounded. The only one that, which one did you hit, Mote? Did you hit the bowman or the one in melee with Vinnie?
I assume that she probably tried to hit the bowman because that one tried to shoot at her earlier.
So he's the one who's taken 10 damage.
Okay. I am going to run up to him and hit him with my rapier.
Okay.
14 plus 6 is dirty 20.
Yep.
Okay. 2 plus 4 piercing damage.
Okay. That kills that gnoll.
Awesome.
Okay. The other 2 gnolls will, or the one gnoll that you have not suggested will howl. And, Nella.
Deal with that now.
Yeah, roo, shut up!
Still got a guy on me.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Wait, I thought I was on me. Oh, I guess he's between
You
us.
guys were kind of.
You didn't touch any of the gnolls.
So yeah, you could run away. He would get a swipe, but then you could switch back to your bow. No.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay.
So
How hard can an ol' hit?
Can he still make attacks of opportunity if I'm also engaged with him?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll try to like back up to away from the knoll.
I'd like to call the Knoll Union that supplied these knolls, because a 4 is only marginally better than a 3. Whiff.
Of course.
I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, no.
Me neither.
So
I should
I'm
have
gonna
said
hit.
how hard can an ol' hit. I should have said can an ol' hit.
Yeah. It has to hit first.
I'm gonna handle
knoll
my
can hit.
longbow.
Okay.
Ooh, better. 21.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You found your die, Nella.
I found it. So that's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. It is the Knoll's turn. And...
Watch, he's gonna crit me and I'm gonna go down.
No. The one who howled is going to disengage from you guys and run away.
Okay.
And the one who you have suggested he no longer has any allies to turn on, he will disengage and run away.
Okay.
So do we get any attacks of opportunities on any of these?
Because they're taking their only action to run away from you, they are fending off any attacks of opportunities they have. So,
Okay.
specifically, yeah, they don't want to fight with you guys anymore. You already killed their brother, and you killed their masters.
So do they run down the stairs?
They run down the stairs.
Good
Do
thing
they
can't
see? Do they see the trap?
Oh, right.
Read
Well,
Do
they
we have
work
a
here.
slippery knoll situation going on here.
Yikes.
It sounds like one of them gets to the bottom, and then the other one kind of howls halfway through, and then you hear clomp, 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 slide. Crash.
Watch out for the trap!
Yapping
Does it
at each other in Knoll.
Does it reset?
You can
Do
hear
we hear it?
stones grinding. It sounds like they're back into place.
Okay. I'm going to search the wizard at my feet.
Okay.
I would like to search the wizard at the window, but before I do that, I'm going to be like, great job, team, great job. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have lost a lot of blood, and I'm going to drink a healing potion. So that'll be 2d8.
Okay.
Oh.
6 and 3. That's 9 points of healing. Back up to 20. I feel much better. Vinnie's eye is somehow back to normal now. And then he's going to search the lady wizard.
Okay.
And while they're searching the wizards, can I kind of look around the room to see if there was any, like, plans or journals or just anything of interest that'll kind of give a...
I do have Arcana, so I can also look around for, like, secret tomes or anything they might have.
So, Mote, make a perception check.
Okay.
Vinnie, you're frisking which wizard?
The lady.
Okay. She has an orb as an implement, and it's just an implement, and she has a spell book on her, which, to the right seller, or to the right buyer, spell books are worth money. And it's got spells in it.
Well, I'd love to look at that and see if there's any rituals I can copy.
Oh, sure. Storm, you're looking through his stuff. His wand is just another implement, but his glasses seem like they are magical.
Vinnie, can you look at these?
Let me just, that's going to take me about 10 minutes. So while I'm doing that, can I, like, look at some of the arcane stuff as well?
I can
No,
do
if you're-
Arcana checks too.
Okay,
if you're casting the ritual, you have to spend 10 minutes casting the ritual.
All right, I'd like to spend 10 minutes casting the ritual then.
Mote, What'd you get in your perception check?
I got a natural 1.
Okay.
So that'll be a 5 total. I imagine that maybe she got distracted by some of the books or something, because, you know, she really loved books.
I will tell you what you get distracted by in a second.
Okay. Never mind
Nella,
then.
would you like to make an Arcana check?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can do this stuff too. I rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
So that's
Nice.
25 total.
So, are you looking for, like, magical components on the shelves, specific books? What are you looking for?
I was going to try to look through the desk.
Okay.
So, it's like,
Okay.
take all his magic stuff.
Yeah. He's got some magic stuff. Let's see.
Yeah.
He's got some scrolls. Let me find where they are. Okay, here we go. He has a scroll for Unseen Servant.
Oh, I think I can cast that.
And
Sorry.
Alarm.
I can also cast that.
Also, I need to talk about how scrolls work in how I play D&D. I hate the way scrolls work in 5th edition.
Fair enough.
If you can cast spells, and that is everyone in this party, because Nella can cast magic arrows, so anyone can cast spells, you can use a scroll. It doesn't have to be on your spell list. If it is a higher level spell than you can cast, you still have to make the check. But other than that, anybody can use scrolls. I don't like that spell list thing, because what's the point? So, Unseen Servant and Alarm were the scrolls in his desk.
Unseen Servant is a ritual spell.
But it's a scroll. How does that work? Can I still copy it?
So if you copy it from the scroll will disintegrate.
Right. What about the spell book?
If it is in the spell book, you can just copy it from that, and then it will remain in the spell book.
Right.
Alarm is also a ritual, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it is. But is it in the woman's spell book?
So in the woman's spell book, she has...
I would still suggest that maybe it's a good idea to give the ritual spells to the guy who can who can copy them.
Yeah, probably.
Even if it does mean losing the scrolls.
Here we go. The scrolls she would have, or the spells that she would have in her spell book that are rituals are Detect Magic.
That's one of my favorites.
I don't know if Magic Mouth is a ritual or not. But they seemed very fond of Magic Mouth. So
I think it is, actually.
It is a ritual.
Yeah.
So Dispel Magic and Magic Mouth are the two.
Oh, Dispel Magic or Detect Magic?
Oh, sorry, Detect Magic. Detect Magic.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, those are two very different spells.
Yes.
Don't get them
Both useful, but...
Cool. Well, when I get a chance, I'll spend some time copying those.
Well, I mean, I've got to cast these rituals myself, so we can do that now if you want.
Sure.
And I guess we're kind of looking around. So what are the
Look at
glasses?
your identify ritual too, yeah.
Okay. So the glasses, if you attune to them, you are constantly under the effect of see invisibility.
Ooh. Now, I am an artificer, so can I, change the appearance of magic items a little bit? Like how they look?
Yeah, minimally. You can mess with them and kind of transmute them.
All right. So when I put them on, they turn into, sunglasses, that a bouncer would wear?
Okay. Well, okay, are you attuning to them? Because...
Yeah, sure.
Well, you should talk to the party about
We
that.
should discuss it with the group, yeah.
Sorry, yes. Who would like these fancy glasses?
Mote would like them.
Mote probably has
She
the
like-
best perception out of all of you guys.
Yeah.
Even though she just rolled at 1.
Fine, then. What do you want them to look like? I can make them anything. Within reason.
They're kind of just, right now, the basic appearance is thin gold wireframe circle spectacles.
Oh, she's fine with them being gold. Maybe she would like them to be flavored silver, but anything shiny is fine.
I mean, I'm assuming I can put a little bit of silver trim on them, maybe some like a tortoise shell pattern here or there. Never mind. I'll just give them over.
Okay. Soup. or Mote, sorry. You start to look through the books, and you're like, oh, I like books. And you are immediately distracted by what sounds like a chick chirping.
And she is going to try and find that noise.
Okay. You're looking around, and in the pile of crap, you find a nest with a hippogriff about that big.
Baby!
And Vinnie is like, oh.
She's gonna try and take out some like little seed from one of her pouches and kind of be like, oh, here you go.
Vinny's kind of like gonna get down a bit and then just go look at the books.
It will kind of flap its little eagly wings and trot around and hop onto your hands and start to peck at the seeds from your hands.
She is elated.
For the record, I did heal the mom, I think. Oh dear.
She is gonna glare at Vinnie and just give him the look of, don't you come near this fucking thing.
Nope, yeah, okay. And then Vinny's just gonna go look at the books and stuff.
Okay.
This is immediately her baby.
So,
we have a mascot!
Vinnie.
And Oozey.
Wait. I'm your friend too. What about me?
Oozey, you've been replaced!
No! Okay.
Those gnolls want to be your friend.
My friends! Vinnie, looking around, you see boatload of books. If there's any book in particular any subject matter you're looking for, other than that, it's very eclectic. It is a small library's worth of books, and on various magical subjects for the most part.
Alchemy.
Okay.
What would like the name for like mechanism, like mechanics? Magic, like constructs.
Yeah.
Maybe making constructs.
Engineering?
Clockwork magic. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or even if I doubt he has, but if there's anything on golems, obviously I'm going to take that.
Can I help with this?
Sure.
I mean, should I roll Arcana?
Yeah, go ahead.
With advantage because I'm being helped
With
out.
advantage because of Nella.
Oh shit, natural 20.
Okay.
Hey!
This is my domain! And Nella is also helping. Yes, thank you very much. Because the other one was a 3.
So on those subjects, you find a bunch of books you've already read back at the academy. Like they were higher level academy classes, but you know that stuff. But you find
if they're valuable, I'll take them. But
I mean, they're textbook valuable, so they're.
Oh my god, they're insanely valuable.
They're insanely expensive,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. No.
But
I'll probably take like a couple of my favorites.
You find 3 each of a clockwork constructy book and alchemy books. So 6 total you find that you've heard about or that look interesting based on the title and the cover page. Like, oh, I've heard of this guy. And you kind of just into the bag of holding. Studying later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Some light reading material.
What would you guys like to do now?
Now, does it look as though this guy had any magical experiments or something going on here? Or is it just a little peep hippogriff?
Just looks like the hippogriff.
Whose mom I shot with a cannon.
It's mine now.
I'm not gonna touch it.
There were 3 wizards.
Make sure the cat doesn't eat the bird.
There were 3 wizards, the apprentice, and then 2 older wizards, yeah.
Right.
Were. Keyword were.
Right.
Or
And then this dragon, which Strikeforce Beta went after,
Mm-hmm.
is also somewhere near us.
You're not sure where the dragon flew off to, but yeah, Strike Force Beta assured you they have it under control.
Oh, sure. I'm just wondering if
Monday at 8.
Right, no. If there's more wizardy stuff going on here, like what else is? Because if these were the ones that drew us to the island, what does it feel differently now that they're both?
You kind of look outside and it's near dawn and the sky is perfectly blue, or well, it's like perfectly sunrisey, but there's not a cloud in the sky, and you would say you feel like the sense of dread you've been feeling since you stepped on this island is gone.
Oh, great.
Nice. Now, is this the top of the tower?
This is the top of the tower.
Okay. Now, are there any, I guess, like Stormass, any magical experiments or any shenanigans like that?
No.
Okay.
I think these people are just assholes.
Fair enough.
I would say it is fair to say that this was their magical experiment, the most dangerous game, Adventurers.
Okay, one more thing I want to do.
Sure.
I know that the guy who assigned us this goal, Nathaniel Soren, right? He is a divination wizard, correct?
Yes.
If there's any, are there any, like, because I rolled a natural 20, super duper advanced, like, oh my god, never before seen super rare books on divination?
Quickly scanning again, you find one that you think would be impressive.
Okay. And I'm assuming this guy's, like, read a lot of stuff.
It's a fair assumption.
Is the book by him? By Jay?
You look at the cover, it says by N.A. Soren.
Oh.
I mean, you can get it signed, though.
You know what? I'll still take it.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can impress him.
Apple polisher, right?
I'm not and I'm also going to give the spell book to Storm so he can copy the spells before I go hawking on the black market. Did I say that out loud?
Yes. So I copy Identify, Detect Magic, and Magic.
Yep.
Great.
Wait. Identify was Identify in there?
You have that, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
So.
Identify, Detect Magic, and Magic Mouth. Yep.
Yeah. And as we're sort of finishing up in here, I'll cast Detect Magic as a ritual just to see if there's anything, like, around here that we're missing, that we missed.
You can sense fading divination magic, as if now that the wizards are dead, there are various, like, sensors that they had placed.
Surveillance glamours.
Surveillance glamours and stuff like that. They're fading. So, because they're not alive to keep them up anymore. But, that's the only magical effect you sense in here.
So is that mission accomplished? Do we go home now, or?
And Andy, you mentioned earlier on this tower that there were 2 windows, correct?
There is a second window above you guys. There's no way around up.
But we do have a
this
cat
one.
friend that can
I'll be
climb.
right back. And I go out the window, climb.
Mote just casually mentions that as she's sitting there with her little birdie.
I am going to, if possible. What's the ceiling made of?
Stone.
Okay, I was going to throw some acid at it, but that's like...
That's no.
Let's not.
Don't throw acid up.
It's gonna come down.
Drip
Yeah.
down on you.
Not like standing under it. I'm not an idiot, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I thought you
No.
had a high intelligence.
It's actually 16.
Mediocre whiz, though. Think about that. Mediocre
Yeah,
wisdom.
10 wisdom.
Okay. Storm, you kind of claw back up the side, and you poke your head in, and this looks like you saw what you think was the Hippogriff's room in the main keep. This looks like kind of like the Hippogriff's, like, man cave. Like, this is where it's got all, like, a bunch of dead carcasses. Like, this is where it took its hunts. And then you see a straw sack that looks like it's been slept in a couple times in the corner.
Okay.
And you see a red robe kind of folded up at the bottom of the straw sack.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna go in and examine the sack and the robe.
Okay. The robe is a mediocre wizard's robe. But you think if you took it and sold it, it's got some decent quality to it. It's probably worth about 15 gold. And the straw sack is just, this is some sad dude's bed.
He had to room with the hippogriff.
I think I know who.
That's pretty funny.
Waking up to rotten carcasses and stuff.
The best part of waking up.
Is carcass in your cup? Okay. I give the room a quick search. 17 plus 2 and 19.
You find nothing else of note up here.
Okay. Great. I will climb back down, report on what I found. I bring the robe for Vinnie if he wants it. It's like a, I don't know, smoking jacket or something.
Look, anything here that I can that I can resell to someone, I'm going to take.
Here you are.
And I'm assuming I'm taking the Arcane Orb, this wizard's robe, and presumably these other wizards also have nice robes.
They do. I mean, there's
There's
only
blood all over them.
There's blood. There's only one arrow hole in the one expertly hit by Nella, but the other
this one is
covered
acidic.
in acid and a bunch of blood stains.
I don't have the Mending cantrip for some reason, so gonna just not.
Next level, you can take another further along.
Anyways, I guess we go back to the. What did we? Were we here for any other reason, or?
Well, there was our original quest, but I think that's a different castle.
It's a different
That's
castle.
true.
I think it is a different cat. We still have to. We got sidetracked. So what we need to do is probably
Back to the boat.
Yeah. So really toss the tower maybe, and then go back to the. See if there's any food supplies maybe. Co-opt. See if there are any prisoners or. I mean.
So, rounding around the tower, you guys find you can stock up on 10 days worth of rations apiece.
Great.
You don't find any prisoners. It seems like they probably just killed adventurers and threw them down a well. Or fed them to the ooze.
Wow.
So I guess technically we've checked out the tower. So that was our quest, right?
Mm-hmm.
To see what
No, we had to go release a flare at some castle ruins. And then we got
Right.
sidetracked and came here. So we got to go back on
We
the boat.
still have to go
and find
back,
this other
yeah.
Stupid castle.
So for now, since we've made an agreement, with Strike Force Beta, that we'll take care of Visitor, take care of the dragon, we should probably head back to the boat.
Yeah.
See if there's any repairs we need to make.
Hmm.
Put away the food that we've, appropriated.
Okay.
And wait. And maybe, if we wait too long, maybe send out an inquiry.
So, you guys... That's a wrap on this tower. You round up all your stuff. You make your way back through the tower, the keep, avoiding all the traps you found. You find the front door has been smashed down with a gargoyle-shaped hole. And the drawbridge has been lowered so you can just walk across. You don't have to climb down or anything. And you head out back to the shore, where you can see your water genasi friend Tide is conducting repairs, and it looks... She'll wave happily at you.
Now, the hippogriff that I shot down earlier and then healed,
It's not where you left it.
Oh, that might mean
You're
we stole its
probably
baby.
fine.
Keep your eyes to the skies there, Vincent.
You can see drag marks away from it. Don't worry about it.
Oh boy.
Vinnie will always be nervous if there's open sky around. He'll always be like,
Mote will cover up little Cheaper's eyes.
Is that me?
cheapers. Cheapers, cheapers.
So Tide will wave at you, and she'll kind of call out to you and say she's glad you're all safe and that the boat's almost repaired, that they have a new person on board. She says you'd vouch for her. And Nella. As you're walking up, there's a person standing on the beach that everyone else seems to just walk by. But he's very familiar to you. But you're just seeing him from the back, but he looks elven. And he's just looking up into the sky.
I ignore him and get on the boat.
Not gonna bring up my backstory today.
As you get on the boat, something starts to ripple from the water and approach the shore. And
That's a kraken. I'm bailing.
oh, it's not one kraken.
It's one
How
that
many
was it
crap?
33? Is it 33
It's
of them?
33 kraken.
Right.
1d6 krakens.
How many are steam?
And you see what looks like the hull of a ship pull itself out of the water and beach itself next to the ship you arrived on.
The Wandering Star.
The Wandering Star. And a plank kind of falls down from the front of the ship, you know, like World War II Beachlander style. And a Triton walks out and waves at you and says, "Greetings, fair surface dwellers. I am Carrick, emissary of the Merfolk courts. Thou hast no idea how much pleasure it brings me to set my weary eyes upon you." And he walks up to you, Mote, and he says, "Storm of Stars, such a pleasure to meet you."
Mote doesn't know how to react, so she just points, like, wrong one, maybe?
My deepest apologies. I am new to yon surface world. And he'll walk up to Nella. "Storm of Stars, it's a pleasure to see you."
The cat!
Finally. What's a cat?
Big guy.
Oh, the one with the fur!
Storm of Stars. I'm terribly sorry. New to the surface world. My deepest apologies. I'm getting there. Storm of Stars. Thy fairest maiden, Testadora, hast sent me here to retrieve you. She is in most dire circumstances. If you could please board our ship, and I, your humble servant, can explain once thou art aboard. And
I'd like to make an insight check.
Sure.
That is an 18.
He is 1,000% sincere.
Okay.
Yeah, I would assume so.
I say, may I bring my... Should they desire to...
Of course, if any ally of Storm of Stars, the legendary Storm of Stars, is welcome in our court and on our vessel.
You didn't tell me you were a legend!
I didn't know. Next
Just
time
go
I
with
find... I'm rolling. Ty, can you relay our regrets to Strike Force Beta?
Tide will say, yeah, I mean, not every day underwater boat shows up. No, go. You gotta go, man.
I can't believe
You gotta
it.
go. You gotta go.
I can't believe this. Yes. Right away. Thank you, Carrick. I bow deeply and take off my hat.
He will bow in return.
May I present Mote, Nella, Vincent Chesterfield.
Hey.
A pleasure all around. Please, welcome aboard Jan Vessel. And you can see Kavina's leaning over and waving at you guys. Bye. Amantor bless you.
So she gives us a blessing?
She's out of spell slots. It's ceremonial at best.
Great.
All right.
Yeah. And if you guys walk on the boat, that is where we will end tonight.
Yes.
Woo!
To the Merfolk Kingdoms.
To the Merfolk Kingdoms.
Just want to point out that 2 of our party members do not have permanent means of water breathing.
We have all those water breathing
We have
potions.
potions.
Yeah, we got
That's
potions.
true.
Yeah.
How long do those last?
An hour apiece, and you got 4 of them. So
Oh, we had 3.
you got 4. It's fine.
Okay.
You guys are now level 4. First.
Hey!
Second,
18 intelligence.
thank you all for playing.
Yay.
You're welcome. Thank you for
Let's do-
DMing.
Of course. Let's do outros and plugs. Daniel is in the top box.
Hi, my name is Daniel. You can find me at lightningfast11 on Twitter, and I have a lot of stuff. This is kind of my exam period, so I'm not going to be doing DMing role plays, but you can probably catch me on Leanne Gover's show, Gover, at Galaxy of Gover's show, called Horrible Barovia Times, where I play a half-orc paladin who is very different from Vinnie, obviously. And I also, we just announced this recently, am prepping to start a Feywild campaign with at Mustang's Art, so be on the lookout for that. And aside from that, I think I'm good. Stay frosty. I'm sorry that I've had exams, and role-playing will be back eventually.
Okay.
Probably the week after this one.
Soup.
Hi, I'm Soup at Sutsuka on pretty much everything. Instagram, Twitter, all of that. I'm currently still working away on my zine piece. Should be posting up another preview of that. I'm hoping tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that and other little doodles from our D&D sessions, probably.
Awesome.
Stale, hopefully.
Okay. Liz.
Hi, I'm Liz. You can follow me on Twitter at Liz Horn, Horun. It should be easy. It's my name. But, yeah.
Okay.
Fun.
And Timothy.
I'm going to go...
Hi, I'm Timothy at Timothy Magic, MAGICK, Twitter. Timothy McCown Reynolds on Instagram. I am likewise furiously channeling creative forces to manifest the zine piece by week's turn. And yeah, awesome game. Thanks for that.
Of course.
Thank you, Andy.
You're welcome.
Yay.
I'm Andy Hatton at Andy Hatton on Twitter. Follow me there to find out when some DMs Guild stuff that's coming out will be coming out with Power Score RPG. Follow the zine at Dice Camera Zine, and I will be back here on Monday for Strike Team Beta, and next Friday for more Zine Team stream with Homebrewed back in Cartacus. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
Wait,
Bye.
no, wait. Oh, wait. What about you
Oh,
guys?
wait. Oh, wait.
Wait. Come on.